fellow flight simmers. Strap in for our 4th episode of the World Tour series, where today we are taking the COWS DA-42 on a hopefully thrilling and interesting flight from Klawok to Sitka in beautiful Alaska. I may have input the details incorrectly the first time I put this stream on YouTube, but I think I've got it correct now, so hopefully it's easy enough to follow along. The flight plan is accurate in the description if you are wanting to join us. So we'll be hopefully experiencing some breathtaking views, assuming these clouds clear up a little bit for us. It's somehow considered VFR conditions right now, which is a little interesting for me, but I digress. We'll also be discussing the high-fidelity features on the DA-42 that we have here, and what all that entails. I don't quite think it's a a Phoenix or a PMDG level simulation, but it is much better than the default DA-62 that we were goofing around with last night. That's actually a pretty good airplane, though, for a default plane, but one of the things that I couldn't help but laugh at was the fact that it, the higher in the altitude you get, normally the lower your fuel burn is. Well, with that one, for some reason, it increases the fuel burn, so... Oh, well. Eventually, they'll learn. That I remember a similar issue with the 2020 TBM when you would over-torque the higher you got, which is opposite of what it should do. Anyways, if you are enjoying our tour so far, like I said, we are on episode 4, and want to see more diverse aircraft and destinations, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell to join us on future flights. Currently, we have myself, Dev, and Ron is with us. It's a bit of our usual crowd. I was hoping Ken would be with us tonight. I don't know where he's at the moment, but we're sitting here on the ground. This thing does take a minute to get warmed up. And I am very much an amateur with the Garmin 1000. It is so complicated for me for some reason. Hopefully, and the more we use it in this aircraft, because this does fly really well, the better we'll get with it, but it just drives me nuts. It does have the working title integration, so it's a decent system. It's just very painful to use with a mouse. Oh well, let's go ahead and get back in here and get this thing started up, get the flight plan entered, and get it. Okay, I'm back. Alright. We could... Actually, Canada just came online. Such a huge control zone on VATSIM. I was curious, some of the stuff would be kind of interesting to do on VATSIM.
It would be, but VFR and VATSIM is sketchy.
Yeah, I've never done it. This thing looks like it's not been washed in decades. It doesn't have any click spots on the outside. I don't know if they're going to add that or not, but so we'll just control our ships here way into the cockpit. Whoa! That was weird. My head tracking enabled. My head was kind of tilted. Turn that off while we get started. Okay, so very simple cockpit for the most part. Not too hard to get on, so just master heat. It does have some really good sounds. There is noise canceling for headphone simulations, similar to what FlightFX did. I turned it on a minute ago. Haven't really done anything with it, but for anyone interested, it is back here. If you click on that headphone jack, it turns it on and off, and they've got a nice flight manual book back here, just in case we need this. That'd be cool if you could fold this out and actually like flip the pages.
It would be really nice.
All right, let's go exit on that. This thing takes a while to warm up, and the battery doesn't last very long, so we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Get our position lights on. And we'll use the strobe since we don't have a beacon. Get our instrument lights. Floodlights for you guys. Hopefully it makes it a little easier to see things. A little dark on the stream. Wow, that was really bright. And then let's get started. So I don't think there is a fuel pump anywhere.
No, there is not.
Okay. So right engine, we can turn that switch on and then hold the right button. We have the TDI, so I guess the glow plug has to get warmed up. Maybe I should let that settle for a little longer. Alternator is on already. I think we were supposed to do an ECU test, which I forgot to do. Oh well. We can get our left engine on. Let that glow plug go for 5 seconds. I gotta remember we're in a diesel. Why is my fuel quantity bouncing around? It's interesting. Let's see if that one starts up a little quicker.
How high are we going tonight?
We're going to try to get out of the clouds. There it goes.
TOS system test. Okay.
System test. Okay. Yes, so Ron, to answer your question, we're going to try to get out of these clouds and hopefully see some sunlight. It's really dark down here,
Okay.
so... Alright, so this does take a while to warm up, like I said. So let's go to flight plan. See if I can remember how to do this correctly. I think you go down here and then click again. Or, sure. Oh, just scrolly wheel. Alright, so we're going from Papa Alpha Kilo Whiskey. We can just type this in. Papa Alpha Whiskey, Kilo Whiskey. Enter. Then, what's the winds? What are they doing? Winds are 1307, so we are going to take off runway 10, I believe, was the runway we have. Or 2. Oh, hang on. Winds are 130, let's go to runway 20. Enter. Enter. Beautiful. En route, we have... Papa Alpha Whiskey Golf. And Papa Alpha Papa Golf. And our destination going to be Papa Alpha Sierra Indigo. PASI. Sitka. Enter. And then the runway there, let's go take a look at the weather. In Sitka, the winds are 120. Oh, 19 gusting 27. This could be interesting. Let's see what runways we have available. 11, let's get to 120. 11 is probably going to be our best bet there. Enter, enter. Alright, so that looks correct. Oh no. I have loaded into the wrong airport.
I was wondering why we couldn't see you.
Ah! That's goofy. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do.
Do you want us to come to you?
Fly halfway to you, and then we'll backtrack and do a touch and go here, so I don't have to restart all this. So we'll fly on this course here in a backtrack motion, and then that way we can count our miles without having to reset. I wish there was a quick way to slew to another airport. But
So we're just gonna stay here until you get here?
No, you are going to take off and head my way. I'm going to meet you halfway, and then I'm going to turn around, and then we'll fly back to where I started from.
So we're gonna fly to Papa Alpha
Whiskey Golf.
Whiskey Golf. Okay, that makes sense.
And that way, when I start to see you, I can use Volanta, I guess. Let me open that up. And when I see you guys on there, then I should see on the map here of traffic.
Sounds good.
Okay. That's what I get for entering the wrong airport earlier. That makes more sense why we couldn't see each other. Hopefully. I guess we'll see when we get in the air.
Hopefully.
So we're going to backtrack towards Papa
So
Alpha Kilo Whiskey.
We're not making any flight plan changes. We're still going in the flight plan correctly.
Yes.
Me and Rob.
You're
Okay.
on our... and my idiot self is going to be backtracking so that we can meet in the air.
Sounds good.
A lot simpler than me trying to restart and wait for this oil temperature to get up. If it were a quick little swap, I'd just do it, but with the oil temperature taking forever in this thing, I don't want to mess with it. I am very curious as to why my fuel in the right tank. Let's go to crossfeed and see if it bounces out. Because I entered the same fuel on both sides.
Whoa, I am flying sideways.
Yeah, this weather could be interesting for us. I don't know if that crossfeed's going to do anything, or maybe if I shake the airplane around a little bit here in a minute, it'll settle out, but we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our pitot heat on. We've got all these lights maxed out. We'll go ahead and turn all of our other ground lights on. Stall heat fail. Saw that earlier. Is that an issue until you get moving?
I think it's an issue until you turn pitot heat on.
Pitot heat is on. Still
try moving.
Yeah, I think it went away whenever I did my little test flight earlier, just to get my controls sorted. So let's go to track IR.
Alright. I got 500 feet off the ground and I could see nothing, and there was a mountain right in front of me.
That's wonderful. Luckily, you've got the Garmin 1000, so you can actually see that.
Yep.
We're going to go to takeoff flaps. Let's go ahead and make sure this flight plan is entered correctly. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to do a manual flight for this first bit, and it's on 6, so 186. We'll do a manual heading bug. Here we go. Does this work if I... Oh, it does. Nice. Like it when that is available. We're just going to head on a 186 here. .276, sorry, or 272. Why does that say something else over there? Oh well, whatever.
My original plan was to hand fly this, but that's not happening anymore.
Yeah, I imagine that there's going to be a little bit of turbulent air. Okay, so transponder, we are technically VFR.
Technically.
We're going to enter something random here and turn that on. Altitude reporting. Imagine that we are in an IFR plan. We are not a VATSIM or anything, so I'm going to be doing any actual call outs. Alright, approach flaps. Good, good. Full right, full left. Down. And alright, controls are all accurate. Let's go parking brake release. Just start to roll a little bit. There's the windsock. Let's go take a look at that before we decide which way we're going to take off here. It looks like we're going to be going on the runway 18 if I were to guess. Then we'll do a right turn. Ground handling's a lot nicer than the other aircraft that we have been flying with.
Can someone tell me how I have a negative 2.5 degree altitude and I'm still climbing at 1,000 feet per minute?
Updraft. Alright, we got a pretty long runway here, but we're going to go all the way to the end over here and use it because we got a pretty big mountain in the way there, and the way this weather is right now is kind of sketchy. Hopefully we get more daylight.
It's more than kind of just sketchy. I'm getting negative 500 feet per minute, positive 500 feet per minute. But gusts.
Yeah,
My autopilot just disconnected.
Yeah, we picked a rough place to start our world tour in Alaska
This
in
is
the winter.
bad.
Yeah, in winter.
This is bad.
Maybe summer might have been okay.
Yeah. I know we said no airliners, but we might have to simulate hopping on an airplane and going somewhere else as a quote-unquote passenger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the ground handling
I'm
is
just trying to stay alive right now.
So temperature in the green, oil pressure's in the green, coolant's in the green, and fuel quantities don't make any sense. So, we'll see what happens when we get in the air. Do a quick run up here to 50%, make sure everything's happy. Everything's good. Release the brakes, full power.
What's wrong with your fuel quantity?
It's not matching what I put into the airplane. And it's bouncing around like crazy.
You put the airplane in pounds and this is reading gallons.
It's in gallons on the tablet.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, pause the rate, gear up. Okay, it is not like deadly windy here at least.
Okay, good. Don't come this direction then. Ron, are you off the ground yet?
I am.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm okay so far. I can see you in the distance. Behind you.
I feel like I'm about to die.
You do need to do a right turn instead of that left turn. It's calling out, so I think we'll be okay. Go ahead, do it here.
Well, I don't think we have far to go. 'Cause, well, 57 miles to the first
Yeah, it should be pretty quick.
stop.
And we'll come
so
back
we're
here.
coming to it. We're doing a
Here.
full stop there.
Do a touch and go at PAWG,
Okay.
and then carry on to check
Okay.
my fuel levels again when we get on the ground here, because I don't trust them at the moment.
You did click load in aircraft, correct?
I did.
Okay.
There's the bumps. Alright, is there a max time you can be at 100%? These engines?
Don't think so because it's diesel.
Wow, I got slapped there. I can still see those mountains, so we're going to keep climbing up over those. We're going to attempt 10,000 feet.
I'm trying to get there, but it's awfully hard.
And I'm going to guess that we need to be on anti-icing here very soon. And so I need to go into heading mode, so autopilot, flight director on. Let's go to 10,000 feet and heading mode. Go autopilot on. Shouldn't be having any issues climbing over this mountain right here. Temperatures are all in the green, pressure's in the green, no problems there. Burning 14.4 gallons between the two engines. And where's the outside air temperature? There it is, 2 degrees, so. We'll watch for icing and then we'll turn it on if we need to. There's a lot of weird little flickering things going on with this airplane and this rain. It's kind of funny. And
Why it's the landing light on the rain?
maybe the landing lights are underneath the airplane, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. What do you mean? What do you mean by flickering?
It's on my screen. I can see like these flickers on the window.
Oh,
I don't know how well it shows up on the stream or not, but it's kind of dark on the stream. Hopefully we can pop out some clouds here.
oh yeah, that is just the light refracting off the landing light.
Still doesn't make too much sense. Alright, outside air temperature negative. Windshield. Here we go. Normal. Yes. I don't know what the windshield means. Ice light? Oh, there you go. It's cool. Ooh, it's bumpy. Nope. Just kicked my autopilot off. This is rough. Look at these
Yep.
mountains here.
I'm at 7,000 feet. Still see nothing.
I am coming right over top of a mountain right now, so that's not helping any. Look at this crosswind we got going on. So, as usual, we're in IFR conditions on a VFR flight.
It's like the third time you've done this in 2024 to us so far.
It's because it's Alaska in the winter. You know, nobody complained about my ideas until we were in the thick of it.
That's fair. 8,000 feet, sunlight.
Oh,
Finally,
beautiful.
I'm on top of the clouds.
Next ride. Is next ride work on this thing? No, because it would show us covered up right now. Traffic. Traffic. There we go. I should be able to see you guys whenever we get within range.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Although by the time we get back, I may have to try to load more fuel in this thing. We'll see. You got sunlight at 8,000. I'm at 7.5 right now. Heading to 10. Is there oxygen in this thing?
I'm back in a cloud, but I actually saw some light. There's oxygen. I don't know how to turn it on.
This stuff was a lot more obvious in the 62.
Yeah. I'm not sure it's just automatic.
Could be, but there's no pressurization in this at all, so...
This is not a pressurized aircraft.
No, it's not. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter if we have oxygen. Because, you know, we just have it in our noses.
Yeah. I think you'd wear a face mask in this scenario.
Yeah. Starting to thin out a little bit. Smoothed out at least. There's 10,000, so we're gonna keep going.
Alright, 9,300. I am out of the clouds completely.
Okay, we're on.
So beautiful, too.
Yeah, how about we start at 12? 9,200. I'm still stuck in it. I'm afraid to hit the vertical speed button. I imagine. Oh, I actually picked it up nicely. Look at that. I hit vertical speed and was able to pick up the existing vertical speed instead of setting it to 0, Microsoft. I think it is getting a little lighter, so hopefully. Fingers
I'm
crossed.
flying at like a 45-degree angle to the
Yep.
path.
Yeah. And my ground speed's hilarious, 73 knots. And I'm climbing at about 100 knots.
Oh, I'm doing way better. I'm ground speed 160 knots.
But you guys are probably going to meet me much closer to my airport than your airport.
Just want to call a truce and not land at your airport.
I don't know. It's kind of cool down there, but it might be a consideration. It just depends on my fuel situation. Because, yeah, so I loaded it in the aircraft on when we departed, and I don't know. Oh, starting to get light. Come on. Starting to see cloud edges. Oh, here we go. There we go.
Oh, it's so beautiful up here.
Now we're out of the crap. You can see. All right, I'm gonna call it 14. I think that might be our winning number.
All right. That is 2,500 below the max service ceiling of this aircraft.
Okay. So 6,500.
Yep.
16.5, I guess.
Yes. Well, we're not in the flight levels yet.
I didn't pick up any icing, at least, so that was good. At least none that I noticed. All right, so this thing's actually pretty quiet flying. Let's see what the simulation does. Actually sounds just like wearing a Bose headset. That's nice. Although it's getting progressively louder. I think the noise is better from the engines than it is from this noise canceling.
That's funny. Yeah, this is a surprisingly quiet aircraft. I think diesel gives you a lot of benefits, though.
Yeah, sure. I just had a cloud pop up in front of me.
Yep, I have the same situation. I wonder if it's the same cloud.
Oh, you know what I didn't do was change the altimeter. So, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm actually only at 11,500 feet now.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I think I see you. Oh, look at that. You can
You
actually
do?
see, I can see you crabbing. Oh, you just disappeared.
That's awesome. I'm changing my settings so I can see my, I can see you. Your name
Yeah,
tag.
you just disappeared. But I could see your little icon crabbing. That's hilarious. So we may be doing our left turn
All
here
right.
shortly.
You should be able to see me again.
It may take it a second to pop in. You were only like 10 miles away or so. Yep, there you are. I got Ron behind you. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and do my turn then. Left turn to 360.
Oh crap! Cumulus cloud. Help me. It's dark too.
I think I'm flying in it right now.
Yeah, it's right in front of me.
Oh, look at the headrest logo. It's a cow with like airflow lines across it.
Oh, that's awesome. Cows.
It's a unique little feature. Okay, I'm going to have to adjust for this wind here. So let's just do a direct on the heading to our origin. And, okay, well, we got to see sunlight for a moment there, so.
Can we full stop at your airport just to regroup?
Yeah, we can, but you guys are only 5 miles behind me.
Yeah, I think I need to change my fuel. I did not put nearly enough in my tanks.
Oh, okay. We should be good for the next airport once we get to cruise.
Okay. Sounds good.
Not
Never mind.
that far. It's only 27 miles, so. Although I'll probably need to start my descent shortly.
All right. PAWG.
That is the where we're heading at the moment. That is not where we're going to land.
Okay. All right. I should probably
Alright,
start
cool.
descending pretty soon
Let's
then.
see again. 14,000 feet. Nice and beautiful.
And back into clouds I go.
Yeah, I just popped out the other side. So this thing handles full power for a long time, like a champ. And I'm at 86% load now, so I'm just going to leave it there. So what kind of ground speed we can pick up here? What we might do, though, for this next airport is descend over the water there, so we don't have to worry about any mountains being in the way. Then come in from the north on that, like, I don't want to call it a river, but that water area. Is there a name to that, chance? Does not appear to be an actual name to it. I'm sure there is. It's just I don't. None of the charts I have shows anything. Yeah, we're picking up some ground speed. 184 knots. Oh, these crosswinds are hilarious at the moment.
So we're doing a touch and go at PAWG?
No.
Yep. Oh.
I am not, because I'm at 14,000 feet, only like
All right.
7
I'm gonna
miles
stay
away.
up here too then.
That PAPG, I'll do a touch and go. Might do a little pattern work over there too. Just do a couple touch and goes to make up for my goof up.
What is your current altitude, Doc? I'm gonna increase the same thing as you.
140.
Okay.
So I may have enough gas to do the whole flight plan and be pushing it. But I think we may be okay. So I'm burning a cruiser 6.4 gallons per hour per engine, and I've got 10 gallons on each tank. And we're only 100 miles away. So
Yeah, we'll be fine.
I think we'll be okay.
I won't lie. I'm tempted to, if we just maybe don't touch and go at the airports and just stay at our cruise. Because descending that early for that one airport and then trying to get back up to 14,000 seems a little harsh.
I'm going to start my descent now.
Okay.
I'm going to stay over the waterway, though. So we need to go down. Let's go ahead and go into vertical speed mode. And let's go 800 feet per minute. At sea level, so we'll go 1,500 feet. Let's go ahead and do our left turn. Like I said, I'm going to stay over the water.
I really wish the G1000 had a banana curve.
Yeah, that would be nice. Back into the soup we go. We're going to have to pull some power because can't get into that yellow with the bumpy winds that we got. Ground speed 227 knots. Wow. I got an airspeed of 150.
I have an airspeed of 110, but a ground speed of 176 knots.
As soon as you turn to the northwest there, you'll catch that tailwind real quick. Is there a way to get the wind direction to pop up on this thing? I got 22.2 miles to go. I need to increase my descent rate, I believe.
There should be. The G1000 is super customizable. I just don't know how. I know how to use it to fly and not much else.
Yeah. I don't know how to do too much with it at all. I would think it'd be on a map option or something. But till all. Oh, checklist. This terms and conditions for use. Go to checklist. Yeah, that doesn't work.
What are you looking for?
I was just trying to see if there's a built-in checklist.
Oh. It works for me. Interesting. You just to click next item to the terms and conditions a couple times.
Oh, I'm having a hard time touching. Oh, goodness. Oh. Wow. Good thing I have my seatbelt on. Oh, okay. There we go. I said the wrong button.
Oh, back in the soup. Here I go.
Okay, whatever it is. Not a big deal right now. It had like a positive negative 1,000 feet per minute bump.
That's great.
It's unpleasant.
It feels like trying to walk through a swamp infested with alligators.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate way to describe flying in mountains and zero visibility.
Okay, I love this plane so much. The prop animation is just beautiful, and being able to see this bubble canopy and just everything out of it is amazing.
It's actually, I do like the view out of this more than the 62. The 62's got those pillars that are kind of in the way.
It's like if Cirrus made twin props.
Alright, so we should have a runway 23 and a 05 at Petersburg.
What's the ceiling of the clouds? Jump to do procedure.
It is 5,500.
No, we'll be fine. Never mind.
29 or 22 is the altimeter, which I've got already. So the winds are 140, so we're going to do a 23, well. Technically the runway 5 would be better, I guess. Just a touch. I do have a procedure you could for runway 5.
And it's probably not worth it if it's 5,000 feet visibility.
No. We'll come in there and make our
Yeah,
way
we'll be
over to
fine.
the airport. Although I need to descend a lot faster. Because that tailwind has got me going so fast.
Outside air temperature is -11.
Yeah, I've got my de-ice on right now. I'm not really picking up anything, at least.
Oh wow! What was that? My wings are shaking.
We're gonna have a nice crosswind landing here on 5, but should be okay. Back in some rain here. Alright, 55 is what we're looking for. Be able to see again. Slow up some more. There's no need to be going any faster than I am. Other than the airplane's yelling at me. Airport's off to our left, so we may have to do a left turn, come back along that coast right here, just to. I've got an airspeed of 138, and I've got a ground speed of 202.
I'm the exact same as you. Like, to the number. That's great. Alright, so here's the difference. In this plane, it feels like the plane is babysitting you. But in a Cessna, you feel like you're babysitting the plane.
What makes you say that?
This plane just feels like it's just so simple. There's not much skill involved in it. It kind of just tells you what to do and what to do for the next step. Oh, you forgot to turn your anti-ice off. Let me put an alert on. But in a Cessna, you're screwed if you don't do the things in the correct order.
I haven't even seen an alert for that.
I just got a de-ice level low warning because I forgot to turn it on to the max.
Low level, is it used like windshield fluid or something maybe?
Maybe.
Okay, 5,500 was not super accurate. This is getting really interesting. All right, let's see if I can squeeze a left turn in here. and not smack into the mountain.
Or like if I push my throttles too low, it starts beeping at me,
Yeah, I did like that.
telling me, "Hey, you should not do that."
Love having the 3D terrain in front of me, so I know that I'm not about to smack into something. Hopefully, hopefully it's right.
Yep.
Okay, whoever. Oh my gosh, there's terrain right
What?
to my left, right there. That's unnerving.
Do you just want to go up that 14,000, go to the final airport?
Okay. Oh, I think I might be about to pop out of it. Oh, that's so sketchy. Okay, I can see the ground.
It's way too high. 8,000
I'm diving
feet.
down through these
2 miles away
mountains.
from the airport.
There's foggy mountains just popping up.
Alright, so I'm doing a touch and go at Wrangell. Is that it? And then continue?
No.
Stop at
Wrangell?
Wrangell?
What?
We're at Petersburg now.
PAWG? I just got the PAWG. So
Oh yeah, we're
yeah,
at the next
PAWG,
airport.
that's what we're...
About
touch
20
and
miles.
go?
You can if
Touch
you
and
want
go or
to,
stop?
but we are at the next airport.
Okay. Alright, I'll just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going. We'll do some pattern work and have some fun with these crosswind landings. Okay, so I can see a little bit. I can see a city. I don't know how well it shows up on the stream there, but I can see Petersburg. So I feel a little better.
I'm hovering above PAWG at 6,300 feet per minute. Or 6,300 feet.
Somebody's flying
kind of
by
sketchy.
PAPG. Who's that?
That's me.
Oh, okay.
I'm hovering above it, trying to get to a lower altitude.
Because it shows you. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Alright, I'm heading direct to the airport down to 1,500 feet. This is pretty wild conditions down here, though.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I see the runway.
Hey, if that's you right next to me, then there's a mountain right below you. Yeah, that is
Yeah, there is.
you. Just FYI. Now, the airport shows it's right in front of me, but I can't really tell from these lights where it's at. I'm actually a big fan of this airplane. This is going to be a really good one for these longer legs.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, is that it right there? Is that the airport? I'm guessing yes, which is scary because... Alright, let's go autopilot off. We can get our approach flaps. I'm gonna get to this water and I'm gonna have to do a left turn pretty quick. There's a big mountain right in our face. This crosswind is pushing me into another mountain.
I'm hovering. I'm hovering.
Yeah, there's the end of the runway, so let's go ahead and go gear down. And flaps full.
Are we full stopping or touch
Oh, that's
and going?
cool that it beeps at you for throttle's too low. Even if
Yep,
it's like
and
halfway.
Yep, and if it's too long, it'll tell you gear down, gear down.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do a left turn into this headwind, and it should give me ample time to slow down here.
Yeah, I left turned to that headwind, and I'm basically
I'm on a
hovering
left
in place
base.
right now.
I'm on left base for runway 5. Bit high. This is pretty cool, though. And left turn to final. Side slip just a touch. Gear check, gears down.
500.
Green. Coming in pretty steep here.
Just landed sideways.
I'm landing pretty crooked right now. Woo! That's not runway 5, Dev.
Look, I was struggling. I lost my entire orientation, okay? I landed. I'm on the ground. I'm safe.
Alright, let's do some pattern work here while Ron catches up. That may require us to stop and grab a little extra fuel. How's the rate? Gear up. Push flaps confirmed. I'm just gonna use this waterway as kind of my path. I was full rudder and full elevator on that landing. That was crazy. I was a little slow though. I need to speed it up next time. Let my speed drop too much.
I did too, and I started overcorrecting with my rudder while I was too slow speed, and it just caused a disaster.
Yeah. We're gonna go to 1,000 feet or so. I want to know why the tops of these mountains has a shimmer to them. You see the same thing?
I think it's light. Yeah, I see the same thing. I think it's a
Mine
lighting
had
engine.
that too. Yeah, mine had that too. Looked like there were lights at the top of them.
Yeah. Hopefully they fix that.
There's a lot of things I hope they fix.
Yeah.
Will they is another question.
Keeping my approach flaps in. I'm gonna try this landing again. And I'm gonna do a full stop and grab a little extra fuel, make sure that works. I'm downwind for 5. Left downwind. Oop, over speed for the flaps there. Slow it down. Let's go approach. Full flaps.
I think if we did this in real life, the FAA would be giving us a number to call.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's part of the fun in
Also,
simulators.
there's no way this is VFR anymore. I refuse to believe it.
Well, technically, I mean, the
not-
visibility is VFR conditions, but it's just really bad VFR. I would expect it to be MVFR, but left base for 5. Ron, how far out are you? I think I see Dev down there and off to my left.
I am 10 miles.
Cool, you'll be here by the time we get the gas.
So I'm coming up like a waterway. And
Yeah, that's how we
try to land.
descended.
Try to land on 5.
Yep.
500.
Cow Bay, it's called.
Went high again, but I'm just scared to go low with these trees.
That was a much better landing. Please tell me that's a rain and not hail.
Ooh. Oh, that was a pretty good landing, considering the conditions. I'm having to stomp on the rudder just to try to keep it straight. Slow down a little bit. This thing's trying to fly. The wind is pushing me so much my tires are chirping.
Yep.
Full right aileron in, trying to keep that wing on the ground.
Alright, I see both your name tags. That's a good sign.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut down real fast and try to get some fuel.
Yep.
Won't be long. So Ron, if you want to come in here and do a full stop, we'll be out of here together.
Okay. Heading down 1,500 feet.
Hello, sir.
I cannot see you.
Alright, I'm off to your right. It's unfortunate. Okay, engine off,
Yeah,
engine
no.
off. Okay, let's try
That
this
sucks.
tablet thing again. See, yeah, this tablet's saying that I've got a lot more fuel than what I actually think I have. Try 75%. Load into aircraft. There we go. Alright. Hey, look. Got about 20 gallons in there. It's more than enough for what we need. Go. Right engine on. Left engine on, glow plug.
Wow, these engines take forever.
Start.
Yeah.
Okay, back up and running. Let's see if we can find her on.
I am at the end of the runway.
Oh, there he is. Scoot out there and see if we can find him.
Hey guys,
Peter.
you all wrapped up or you just
No,
did
we got
touch?
Nope.
one more airport, and we're actually sitting here refueling if you want to hop in here with us.
St. Petersburg? Or
Petersburg, yep. PAPG. Papa Alpha Papa Golf. Ron just landed, or is landing. Devin, I just got
Attempting
fuel.
to.
I'm down. I'm okay.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Alright, my engine won't restart. I have a bunch of failures. I'm just gonna quickly reload in myself.
Okay. I'm going to roll down to the end of 5.
Alright, don't take off without us.
Hold on. Alright, this next leg is 80 miles, so let's try to get back up to altitude. Ron, I'll stay to the right on this runway here. See you.
you guys live time?
Yep, live time.
Live time, air traffic
Ready.
off, and all players.
Okay.
Hey, Ron.
Let me see.
Hello.
You wanna?
Hey.
If you got plenty of
Wait,
fuel, come on down here with me.
I think so. It's a long runway.
Yes, we need a lot of it tonight too.
Oh, I see you guys finally.
Good.
It's amazing.
Yeah, next generation sim where it's only 50-50 we can see each other.
What's the shortcut key for the light?
Flashlight?
Alt F.
That doesn't work for me because FSUIPC pops up for whenever I do that.
Yes, mine does that too.
Yeah, I don't know. You may need to change it then.
Maybe I'll just do a cheat engine startup.
Alright, you said we're gonna head back up to cruise for this next leg?
Yeah, we're going back up to 14,000 or whatever is. I want to plan for 14 and then stop at whatever lower I can. Whatever's lower,
Sounds good.
if I can. All right, 1,000 more feet to go.
Oh, you've already taken off?
No,
Oh.
I was at the 1,000-foot marker.
Oh. I'm crazy. It's been a long day, my bad.
I'm down here by the threshold.
Okay.
All right, so this departure is going to be interesting because we've got mountains off to our left that we can't see. So we're going to want to fly out over the water until we get above those mountains. So let's plan this a little bit here. Yeah, so I'm just going to fly out over the water and follow the waterway out of here until I get to the point. I'm trying to drag with my mouse. Until I get above those mountains, and then I'll track back over to the nav track.
Sounds good.
There we go, 14,000. We need to do a heading bug.
Alright, I'm lined up and ready to go.
Something.
Alright, I'm ready, almost ready to,
Approximately that.
go over there with you guys.
Let's go. Heading mode. And a vertical speed mode, and we're going to look for 1,000 feet per minute. I'm guessing
Oh, chalks. I
breaking the
got
cloud
through
right
the
there.
chalks. It's like, that didn't work.
Don't forget your little airspeed thing.
I got that. I'm not doing that again.
So we're just waiting on everybody to get down here, and then we'll get moving.
Are you in 2-3 or the opposite end?
I went to 5.
Oh, crap. Okay. Just gonna fly down there.
I'll race you. You see me?
Yeah, there you go.
I don't anymore. Dang it, my multiplayer turned off again.
You're really good at breaking this thing, Dev. How are you doing that? Are failures turned on or something?
I don't know. Failures are off. Alright, I'm almost down the other end of the runway.
I see lights. It's Peter, and I see your nameplate, at least.
Yeah, I just see nothing.
Hello. There goes my wing. Alright, so let's look at this one more time. Pitot heat's on, anti-ice is on, trim set. Brake can come off. Get my pedals pushed. De-ice level low. I'm sure that's the de-ice fluid level. Is there a way to make that go away, I wonder? You don't have a ton of de-ice.
Whereabouts is the de-ice button?
Turn. It's on the right side under the no smoking wording.
He's in the DA-62.
Oh, it's on the left side, bottom left. Okay. Departing left turn once we get over the water and heading up to 14,000 feet. 50%.
This altimeter is great. 2.9 or
Green,
2.2.
green, and oh, someone just rolled out in front of me. Full power.
That's me. My bad.
What elevation you guys going at? Shooting
14.
Targeting 14. I got a little bit of right aileron in here for this crosswind. Don't forget that. Getting light, and let's rotate. Yeah, positive rate, gear up. Cruising in right alongside Dev here. I can see your landing gear go up. That's cool.
Laps up.
And we'll do a left turn once we get to the water. Flaps up. Back into the soup.
Yep.
Like we've got terrain on our screens here. These things are so much easier.
Don't want you to be in a 152 while I'm escorting you in a 172
Yeah,
again.
I'm not doing that again. All right, let's do our left turn here. And let's go autopilot on. Scary mountains off to our left. There's Dev's lights through the soup. Dev, I got a heading of 320 dialed in.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just got max power right now. Wish there's a way to refill the de-ice fluid.
Wouldn't surprise me if there isn't. We're just being crazy.
Yeah, I just don't know what it is yet. I'm gonna have a visual on Dev, maybe under my engine though. Oh, who went straight onto the nav track?
I did. I'm not supposed to.
It's fine. Just watch out for the terrain. Because
I know, there's a
Peter-
mountain right
Peter
in front of me, and
underneath
I'm really hoping this climbs up fast.
Yeah, climb up.
Right,
To 1200 feet
that
or
reminds me when I think we did Oshkosh one time. This is like maybe like a year and a half ago or so. And we were going up a mountain. And we had to like zigzag up the mountain. And I remember crashing. I was like, dang it. Maybe it wasn't Oshkosh. I don't think there are mountains. Oh, there's a mountain over there.
I just barely cleared that mountain by about 50 feet.
I'm getting close to being able to turn. Flaps are up, gears up. Starting to thin out on the map here. Just got that terrain on relative so that I can see where that terrain is relative to me because I can't see it anymore.
Terrain. Terrain.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Oh, system test. Okay.
I don't have anything in the red anymore, but still some stuff in the green and I guess yellow.
Yep.
Orange, green and orange. Once we get past this little blip right here, we'll turn left.
I think we peeked over the mountains, no?
Yeah, I think we're okay now, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a left turn. Probably about 230. Or 240.
Expect your autopilot to disconnect multiple times when entering the soup.
It's more so with these mountains.
Really?
The turbulence.
Why is that?
Turbulence will play havoc on it. It'll bounce you around too much.
And then the autopilot goes beep and disconnects.
So pay
I
attention
was
to it.
wondering. I was wondering
Whoa.
why mine was disconnecting before.
Slow down too much
It's
there.
a
Let's
feat.
drop it down 800 feet per minute.
It's a feature.
Man, I must have a crazy downdraft or something because this thing keeps... Yeah, there it goes. Just disconnected me.
Doing pretty good. I'm hoping this cumulus cloud doesn't play havoc.
Just trying to kill me with that slow speed. Okay, we're safe now. I'm going to do a direct to... what is it? PASI? Way to easily toggle through which ones you got. And go back into nav mode. No, VNav, nav mode. Hey, I can see again. Beautiful.
What altitude did you pop out at?
I'm just in a opening in the clouds here.
Oh,
I'll be back in them again. I'm at 72 right now. I think I see you off my left there. Or is that Peter?
yeah, I'm 76.
It's Peter.
I've got to figure out my multiplayer.
What you guys heading? 254?
I did a direct PASI, so I am tracking kind of 255, but my heading is 239 at the moment because of the crosswind.
Where my direct line is about, I don't know, 5 miles to my west. Weird, huh?
81 miles to go. Oh wait, that's not right. 68 miles to go. Black line thing's weird. One of these days we'll get some nice weather.
Yeah, seriously. I hope so.
I got a pump 1 on pump 2. What happens if I go to pump 2? Nope.
I love how I can just leave this thing at full throttle and not have to worry about manifold pressure or anything.
Yep, fade it. Nice.
Alright, I'm 9,500. I'm still covered in clouds.
I'm about to get back into them. There is
I'm at
light.
1100 and still in clouds.
1,100 or 11,000. Yeah, I'm just a little bit ahead and to your right, like at 1 o'clock or so.
Are you?
Check your altitude again.
I'm
11,000?
at
12,000?
12,000. About, yeah, just about.
It shows you plus 19 on my little radar there. You're about to overtake me.
Oh, yeah. I don't see your,
You may have to
What's your
turn
name
traffic
tag?
on. Oh, you don't see my name tag? I see you. I visually see you. It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. I wonder why warplanes don't use diesel engines. Diesel engines rock. These things are my favorite. I want a Cessna with a diesel.
It's kind of a
right
newer
now.
technology.
Diesel?
Like, not diesel, but I think diesel aviation engines.
diesel.
To sail.
You say Denzel?
Washington? Yes.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bump it back a little bit to 95.
Imagine if Denzel
I mean,
Washington
what?
was in here flying with us.
I mean, these diesel engines are quieter than regular. They don't have lead in them. They seem to be really efficient. Really efficient.
I think the FAA is really pushing for getting rid of leaded fuel,
Yeah, they are.
which is going to be
I'm kinda with
interesting.
them.
Which is going to be interesting in how that affects existing engines that are designed.
Yeah,
around
that's a
leaded
good
fuel.
point. Okay. It's not true. It's the other way around because turboprops can run on diesel, but regular jet or regular aviation fuel engines, I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
We're basically just
I'm
running
gonna
Jet A.
Yeah. I wonder if they're just gonna run them on or they're gonna be modification kits.
I don't know. I mean, most of the Lycomings out there are really basic engines.
Yeah. I wonder if they can theoretically run regular unleaded fuel.
Dev,
Theoretically,
you-
they shouldn't have an issue.
The track you're riding on was
Yes.
my direct as well. So it's weird how
Yeah.
it's different for us.
Well, because Knock went on a weird heading to try to move out of the mountains. So he's heading on a different track.
Yeah.
Whoa, what was that plane doing? Crap.
Yeah, Peter, I took us on a different route to avoid the mountains. Where Dev, he departed and went straight over the mountains.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I was risky.
He risked it for the biscuit today, as we did.
Hey, the biscuits are good. I'll tell you that.
Biscuits are good. See, I've got 55 miles to go. You said the ceiling on this thing is 16.5, Dev?
16.5, yes.
We're not too far away from that. I kind of want to go up to it just to see how it handles.
theoretically, it should handle fine, since it's supposed to be able to handle well above its ceiling. But
Oh, we're gonna go up to 16.5 and find out.
fair enough.
No Kent tonight?
Where's
Yeah,
your
he's
flight
got
level
a
change?
Christmas thing at church.
Nice.
I just did an FLC to see how. I'm starting to get up, and I don't want to not pay attention and lose too much speed. Ooh, that's a pretty view.
It's funny how much this operates like an airliner. I mean, procedures, flight level change, VNAV.
Well, I mean, it's
It's
most
like a mini
autopilots all have
airliner.
the same buttons.
I know. I've just never thought about it.
Yeah, I mean, most IFR flying is just operating just like an airline. It just depends on the kind of autopilot you have.
Yep.
With this, you don't have to worry about manifold pressure and all that stuff, so it's really just keeping your speed up.
That's probably what made me think more of like airliner flying.
Oh, just
So,
an
what
FLC.
D10 do I want to put my Airbus in today?
There's a VNAV button. I don't know if it does anything. No, it doesn't necessarily.
In this plane, it does. There's a VNAV couple on the MFD that you can turn on and off.
Oh, where's that at?
That may only be on the TI version of it, though. I don't remember.
This is a big island we're flying to. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The TDI, which you and me are in knock, is an older variant, and the VI is the newer variant.
Gotcha. Surprised I'm not picking up ice.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's actually only... What's the temperature outside?
Negative 15, negative 16.
Yeah, I'll do it. You would think that would do it.
Airspeed Neil's getting a workout. A big old cloud now. Hopefully there's a exit to this thing.
I'm up at the top at 14,000. That's great. So beautiful.
By the time we get to cruise, we'll have to go back down.
Seriously.
This thing retains a
still
lot of
not-
performance for the fact that it's naturally aspirated. Unless there's, I guess it could have a turbo or something.
Well,
TDI.
no, because the diesel works completely differently.
Sure, it still needs oxygen though.
Yeah, this is rail injected, or it uses a fuel rail. It's really weird, actually.
Does TDI stand for turbo diesel injection?
I think it's just the variant
Sounds
that
right.
they chose.
Because TDI is like we're flying a Volvo. Or a Volkswagen.
Volkswagen, yeah.
Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. Alright, 14.5, I'm popping at the top.
Yep, I just did too.
Still flying crooked. At least we got a tailwind. Could be worse. Do want to be able to
Ooh, here's what it is,
Yeah,
Knock. You're right. It stands for turbocharged direct injection.
I was close. So
Yeah, you were.
that means that's why we're keeping as much performance as we are, is because you got the turbo.
Yep.
You can have a fuel injected engine, but if it's naturally aspirated, meaning there's no compression of the air before it gets into the cylinders, then you're still going to have the issues with oxygen levels.
I'm not very knowledgeable on engines. But it's about 6.3 gallons per hour is insanely efficient for this plane. Wow.
Yeah, 12 gallons per hour with I mean, I'll see what the speed ends up being when I get to cruise here, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
this is a very efficient engine. It's got our little backpacks of oxygen.
Oh my gosh, if you look at my screen, my airspeed needle is just like jagging back and forth. It's great.
Mine's doing the same. Well, mine was doing that.
Oh, is that your eye tracking, Dev?
Yep. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, let me look at this.
It's kind of funky.
Does it have that little circle on it all the time?
No, I can turn it off. I just turned it on so I can visualize it. It's really neat, actually.
Go.
This is my favorite way to fly GA planes.
Yeah, that's probably the next thing I'll probably get.
So does it track your head movement, or do you just have to look and it kind of turns for you?
It does both. It tracks my head and my eyes.
It's basically a Toby, just
Pretty-
with your webcam.
It's pretty smooth.
Yeah. It's in PMark. It's a piece of software. It's using my cheap $10 webcam. It's called BMI Tracker. Yep.
Yeah, so
Really?
it's much
It's
better.
just using
Much
my-
better
it's just
than
using my
this
webcam.
Toby.
Oh,
Yep.
look at that.
It's on sale right now on Steam. That's why I got it.
How much was it?
Wait, how much is the software?
$20. It's really cheap.
Okay.
Yep. You can. It's a demo. That gives you 180 minutes of demo time
That's the gotcha.
to
Oh.
test it out.
Let's try that.
Yep.
Not that I want to get rid of my track IR, but if that works pretty
No,
well too.
but
'Cause my track IR, it's super snappy. Like it feels right. And I've
Yeah.
been using it for so long that
you won't get that with this. But that's because this is about 5 less times the price of the Track IR.
You said it's called BMI?
Beam Eye Tracker.
Got it.
Yep.
see mine's. If you look at my head movement, and I don't know if yours can do this too, but mine's got the 7 degrees of freedom, so I can like move forward, move back, move to the side, duck down.
Yes, I can do that too. I have it turned off because I hate it. But yes, you can do that.
Yeah.
Actually, let me open up. So it uses another piece of software, open source, called OpenTrack, which lets you tune your XY axes and stuff like that. Yeah, mine does 6-off movement as well, which is freaky since I can put my head out the window.
Yeah.
Now, what if you want to like lean in to see your panel more?
So you can tune that in a mapping, which lets you tune the curves of the X, Y, and Z. So like I have everything turned off, but I could turn my Y on and just tune the curve a little bit, just so I can theoretically. Oh, that's the wrong axis. But so I can theoretically.
Because I use
Yeah,
that
a
same
little bit.
software, but it's for head tracking. And it was okay.
Yeah.
It was just funky.
So yeah, this just uses OpenTrack as a way to interact with the games.
Yep.
BMI Tracker does actual tracking.
Yeah, it's pretty smooth. That's nice.
Move myself back to a passenger seat just to see what it was like.
Yeah, I did that too.
It's actually pretty roomy back here.
I forgot to swap out my livery because I did the scientific one again, and there's only one seat back there.
Oh,
A little squished.
What runway are we landing on?
Good question. Let me look. We had
29
originally
maybe?
talked
Yeah,
about
Around 11.
one runway, but the winds are 110 at 20, ghosting 28, so we're gonna have another fun landing. Or is the airport? We have 11 or 20
29?
or 29, yeah. So.
Oh, by the way, Pete Mark, there's one more thing. If you don't have a webcam, they have an app that you can use on your iPhone, and use that for tracking as well.
Yes, I've done both. I feel like even though I have a very old webcam, it worked pretty decent for the head tracking.
This is a 720p Logitech. It works great.
Nice. I actually have one of those ready to be hooked up too, so I might have to check that out.
So I've got 29 miles to go. I guess I need to start descending.
Nah.
Let's go down to, let's just set it for 5,000. Make sure that I don't do anything crazy with my the mountains that might be out here. Let's go flight level change. Oh, let's go to flight level change it. There we go. Okay, so you can do FLC, which is just a speed mode for your altitudes.
Ooh.
So we'll bump this up to 160 knots. No, that's too fast. Gotta keep it out of the yellow there because this thing is that should keep me out of the mountains, it looks like.
Where's the speed knob on the G1000? I feel like an idiot.
It's FLC, and then you use the up and down buttons like you would for vertical
Oh yeah,
speed.
you're right. Thank you.
Now this is pretty. These clouds are a lot better in 24 than 20.
Ooh, look at the ice buildup on your screen.
On my
Is it-
screen?
Oh, I have ice buildup?
Bottom left? No?
Oh yeah, crap, I do.
Be right back for a second.
Oh, I'll finally see people again.
Oh, good.
Why does it keep popping in and out of existence? It's like I'm morphing between universes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll pull a little bit of power here and get the descent rate up. Okay, so FLC is nice. Control our descent rate with our throttle. I just wish we had a banana
better.
arc.
Yeah. Way better. There should be a TOD calculator somewhere in the G1000 settings. I believe there is.
Oh, wind. There we go. Option 1, 2, 3. Ah, there we go. Option 3. There's my winds.
How did you do that?
If you go to on your primary flight display, there is
Yep.
a wind button, second or third from the left.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you.
That's what we've been needing.
That is the nice thing about the G1000. It is so customizable. Once you learn how to actually customize it, because it's a pain in the butt to use.
There's a way to turn. Excuse me. Shoot. You're on state save.
Dying.
Try not to. State saving, you gotta do navigation to the engine indicating page. Engine.
Where
Click
are
on
you
the
reading
menu
this?
button on their website manual.
Oh.
Oh, we got somebody off my nose there. Is that Peter? Yep.
Oh, failures. You can turn failures on and off, state saving, engine damage.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
And then menu on the right, so menu, failures mode on. wait.
Oh, you can reset damage and reset failures from there as well.
Enter. Failures mode normal. State saving. On.
That's what I
Engine
just did,
damage. On. Realistic parking brake. What's that mean?
I think you have to put your toes down before you can release the parking brake.
Oh, okay. On. Okay.
I don't know, but that's what I assumed.
Okay, I am safe from this terrain straight ahead of me, so we're gonna decrease the throttle a bit more here. De-ice pressure low.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Means I'm probably out of de-ice fluid. So it probably uses those sprayers for the window.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Whereas the wings, I think, are some sort of heating element or pulls bleed air somehow.
Oh, I hear rain now. That's not good.
And we're going to be landing on runway 11. Which is straight ahead.
Whoa. Stepped away for a second to feed my dog, and I see lots of snow.
Yep.
Holy smokes.
We're going to heading mode. I'm going to turn to the left a bit here.
Whoa.
We're doing runway 11.
Yeah, it's getting
That's
bumpy.
bumpy. That's bumpy.
Yeah, it got real
It's gonna
bumpy.
get worse.
Over a mountain right now, that's what's happening. Updrafting.
I'm going to slow my plane down a little bit so I don't rip a wing off.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Alright, so, doing runway 11. I need
It's
to
called, they're called
pass the
position
airport.
lights, not nav lights.
Oh, okay, then that's on. Thank you.
So we're gonna
'Cause
continue
I
this back.
honestly, it's so I can barely see it in the window. I was like, are these things on?
Local altimeter is 2901.
Wow.
Yeah, I've
That's
never flown
insane.
with it. Never flown with it that low before.
Wow.
Alright, so let's go to heading mode. Heading confirmed. Because I'm at to overfly the airport and come back in for 11.
I'm completely orientationless.
Yeah, I'm just, it's black right now for me.
Yep.
Oh, dang, you
This
missed
is
it.
why your ADI is important, kids. And yes, I realize the irony of saying that since don't say anything.
Yeah, I need to fly around too because I am way too high.
Yeah, that tailwind makes it difficult to get down when you think you would normally get down. But I'm out over open water now, so I'm going to be descending down to 1,500 feet.
Yep.
Open water is even more scary, especially in IFR conditions.
What is it?
Open water is very scary in IFR conditions.
Oh, IFR, yeah. Well,
You
if
can't-
anything is scary.
You can't tell you can't tell what is water and what's not water.
And there's not an ILS or anything at this airport. There's an RNAV.
I think it's gonna suck. That's not helpful. If anything, I'm just gonna vector myself in.
Assuming, what's the ceiling here? Ceiling is 3,200.
guys landing 11 or 29?
11. It's a direct. The winds are at 110. At 20 knots, so and gusting to 28. So it's gonna be an interesting approach.
Hey, well, I visually see the runway, so that's good.
So right turn to 300.
This can be a sketchy landing.
Let's do a right turn to 020.
Whoa! My speed is going everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there is a little island mountain kind of in the way of runway 11, so be on the lookout for that.
I landed on the wrong runway again.
You landed.
I'm just gonna go ahead and turn another 10 degrees to the right because this crosswind is nuts. And I've got terrain ahead of me.
Terrain. Terrain.
That was a crooked landing.
There is Wegwe. Was the code for that? Let's do a right turn to 110-ish. Zero maybe. Do 115. That'll get me lined up pretty well. There's that terrain. We're at 1,500 feet, so oh, there's the runway. Okay, cool. Barely see it. Can't see this death island right here in the middle.
Alright, let me pull up a chart for this airport. Oh crap, GA apron is on the other side of where I am.
Wow, it is dark. Stream is super dark, and on my screen is really dark, so. Leave an autopilot on until I get over this terrain right here. Okay, it should be clear. Go autopilot off. Start our descent. Approach flaps. This is bumpy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe how dark it is here compared to where we just came from.
Seriously.
Seriously?
Alright, let's go gear down. 3-mile final. And full flaps. A little high at the moment. Go. You checked. Yes, pressure low. I know, I know. Oh, this is sketchy.
Mm-hmm. I'm struggling.
Almost down.
Ready?
Whoa.
Nice
Nice.
touchdown.
Oh. Jeez.
Are you streaming this?
Yeah,
No.
that was wild. Is there a taxi ramp?
What's the elevation of the airport?
20 feet.
Okay. Okay, good. I should have known that. It's elevation. Ugh.
Try to get out of your way real fast.
Let's see ya. Oh, I got drift.
I'm just hanging off the side of the runway here, but I just passed the 1,000-foot marker if you can't see me.
You're not. I don't want to see Dev.
I am out of your way.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, don't fall off.
Oh.
You like that?
There he goes.
Oh man,
Now he's down.
that was wild.
Get me out of this thing.
Yeah, dude.
Seriously, I want to go kiss the ground.
Should I go over by Dev? Because that's all I see.
Yeah, I only see
Yeah.
teamwork too. I can't see knock.
Taxiing over to him right now.
I have rudder all the way left, and I'm still going right.
Yeah, I've got it almost
I know I had
mashed.
the same issue.
Well, my wheels are chirping from all the rudder and wind. See, I can actually see everybody this time.
Ooh! Oh, baby.
No, that was crazy.
Yep.
Dev, your flaps are down.
Right. How do you see that?
See it on your model.
And the problem is, I have state saving enabled too. I'll start this back up. My flaps up like a good person.
Just turn the electric on.
Oh yeah, you're right. That just worked. Hope this doesn't suck my battery out. There we go.
Okay. Made it in one piece, boys. All of us. Good job, guys.
Nice. Dude, so once you said it, Michael, once you said it yesterday, make you imagine going on a bush plane and then having a campfire somewhere in the mountains.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, that's all I started thinking about. I was like, man, that'd be so cool.
Okay, if we get Parallel 42 camp out, I believe we can share a set with each other, and then we would be able to, actually do that and hang around a campfire.
Oh, it's already a thing?
Yeah, Parallel 42 has a tool called Camp Out, which lets you place campfires and planes, different chairs and stuff around, and save it and export it to other people.
Oh, so you could just put it's like a 3D model.
Yeah, like a 3D model that gets but you build it in the game, and then you just load it where you are with your plane, and we can all sit around the campfire togetger
There we
Is
go.
it free?
with
Or
our
is it...
avatar. It's a paid utility. It's not 2024 compatible yet.
Oh.
It's like $15 though, and it's so worth it.
That's the yeah, I agree. It's worth
How
it.
much use would get out of it for something like this? We'll have to do. You could do your blogs, fly somewhere, land, and have a little blog, and fly home,
Yep.
or vlog, or something like that. You know, some sort of podcast. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. That was interesting, to say the least. I know we enjoyed it. That was definitely a challenge. Luckily, nobody had any major issues with crashing or anything. Dev did destroy one airplane with some sort of issue. We haven't figured out on that yet. But anyways, we'll be back again on... actually, you know what? What's the holiday schedule look like? Pull my phone up right here. So, Thursday... Yeah, Thursday's the day after Christmas, so... We should be back doing another... Look at this! Hopefully the weather is finally improved compared to what we keep encountering here. But we'll be back Thursday for another leg of the world tour. If you guys enjoyed that, let me know. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can get updates for future lives and whatnot. So anyways, we'll catch you next time, and happy flying.